Hi there, I'm Alexandra Beuter and welcome to an early fall decorating video. I'm really excited to start decorating the house for fall with you guys today. I have some new things, a lot of old things, and also some DIYs. So we're gonna mix it all together and make a really cute introduction to fall decor. A lot of things that are very festive, but they're not too overpowering since again, it is a little bit early. So thanks for spending the time with me. I really hope you guys enjoy my ideas. Please like and subscribe if you do, and let's get started. Alright, so here's a bird's eye view of the vast majority of the products we're going to be working with today. I always try and start decorating with what I already have, and then as I continue the decorating process, I'll see if I need anything new and exactly what. That way I'm not just buying anything. So I've got a bunch of pumpkins in here. I know there's more in storage I have not been able to find yet. And then some pillows I've had for several years from Home Goods and Walmart. But one thing I'm excited about is putting up this garland. So I did grab this at Home Goods. I knew for a fact I didn't have anything like this, and I really want to put this up above the built-in in the living room, above the TV. We'll be able to look at it all the time, and I just think it'll make that area really fun and festive for fall. And then I'm gonna do a DIY with this brown paper as soon as I get this up. I also grabbed these pearls, and they're flat on one side, so I'm gonna use this E6000 and put it on some pumpkins I already have at the top. I ordered some rhinestones too on Amazon, so I'm gonna add in rhinestones on some and pearls on others, and then rhinestones and pearls on some. So we got a lot of fun things to do today. So whenever I hang garland, I always try to make it look like it's hanging off of existing decor. I just think it looks like it fits a little bit better and a little more natural. So I was able to hang it off the lamps on the either sides, on the outsides, and then I used a command hook in the middle. And we will worry about hiding that later, but how pretty does this look already? So for our first DIY, we're gonna be making paper leaves. I saw this idea on Pinterest and it was essentially a paper leaf garland. We just put up those pumpkins as you saw, so I really want to add the leaves to it. And then I'm gonna make some extra because I'm thinking I will hang them from these lights here with ribbon. That could look really cool. And I also have gold paint, so I'm thinking I'm going to lightly brush a little bit of gold on the bottom of the leaves. I'm gonna try two different styles. I'm just gonna look up some pictures and cut them out, and I'm excited because this will be super easy and super cute. I did grab some of this, I guess I'll call it like a twine style ribbon to hang the leaves on, and then also these really large sewing needles. I don't have a 3-hole punch, and I figured I would just rather make a tiny hole with these and lace it through. So let's start and see how it turns out. Now I always run to Pinterest for my decorating ideas, especially for DIY projects. So I was just looking up a bunch of different pictures of leaves that people have printed out for similar projects to figure out a shape, and then adding it onto this paper. And I'm just going to cut them out, then we'll lay them out and see what we have to work with. But I wanted a little more of an organic shape, nothing too crazy that would be super time consuming to cut out. We have our leaves cut out, so let's move on to the painting. I'm gonna focus on the outer edges of all of these leaves with the gold paint, so I'm not completely filling it with gold, and I'm just doing a loose brush technique with a flat brush. As far as the paint, I'm using a gold furniture paint, and every couple of years I'll pick up really any paint I can find in about this same size and use it for so many projects throughout the years. So it's always something I have on hand because I feel like I paint everything gold whenever I'm DIYing. And while that paint is drying, let's lay out some fall pillows and a throw blanket. All of these things I've had from previous years. So this throw blanket's from Walmart. It's a woolly blanket, but still very thin and light. So, you know, it's light enough for Florida. And then all of these throw pillows I have had for, gosh, a long time, honestly, like 5 years. They're so pretty. They're from Home Goods. I really love their seasonal pillows with the beads. It's very girly and very extra, very glamorous, so I definitely recommend you look those up. This one says Thankful, super cute, and then I'm gonna leave the same pillows on those gray chairs, but I'm definitely looking for smaller lumbar pillows that have a fall feel for our next fall decorating video. That was a close-up of the stippling technique I'm using on these leaves. So the same gold paint, but instead of brushing it on, I'm stippling to add some texture to them. I really feel like this makes such a big difference and just elevates them a ton. So I'm gonna really quickly run through that, let them dry, and work on another project while they do. Since my gold paint was out, I couldn't help but paint the stems of these pumpkins. They're very orange and coppery, and we all know I'm a cool tone girly, so let's get rid of that real quick too. Also, I wanted to empty out this box with a bunch of fall decorative items in it, and we're gonna set up a little centerpiece for the island too. At this point, we've started a lot of projects, but I wanted to show you something finished, so I'm gonna do some island decor here, and then we'll get back to all of our other DIYs, and also I'm going to be DIY painting some pumpkins too, so just a lot of really fun ideas to share with you guys. And I'm gonna move all of these pumpkins into the living room because we're gonna use the vast majority of them in there to decorate the shelves, the tabletop, and whatnot. I wanted them out of the way. That way when I show you the centerpiece in just a couple of seconds, it's all you focus on, not all the other random items floating around. And I just think this is so cute for a fall transitional piece. I will talk about the coaster situation on this riser towards the end when we do our walkthrough and explain it, but just so fun and cute. I love this so much, and it couldn't be easier. And the very last thing I'm doing to these leaves before we start decorating with them is folding them in half and then opening them back up. I promise you this makes such a big difference. They look so much more realistic. Only takes a second. So I highly recommend the 3 steps, just the brushing, the stippling, the folding, and then they'll be good to go. Well, everything I ordered off of Amazon just arrived, so I want to show you guys all of my DIY fall goodies. The pumpkins I'm very excited about because they look really great in person. This is actually like twice as many pumpkins as I was expecting, so that's great. And there is an option to get them without the gold on the top, but I would have painted them anyway, so that just helps me out a little bit. And then I got a bunch of ribbons here. I actually had this one and this one, but I got this one, which I think is just perfect for my house for fall. And then I also got this one, which is a little hard to see in there, but it has like a feathered edge, which again, I think is really great for fall decorating. Since these are a starker white and a lot more of a cool tone, I think I'm going to add these above the kitchen sink. I'll show you guys what I have going on over there in just a second. And then some paint brushes. I do have the paint already for these pumpkins. I just got to grab it upstairs. And then I told you I ordered some crystals, but I didn't realize that it's all pearls, but it's in a bunch of different sizes. So that's okay. We'll make something really cute with these. And then the pearls I showed you a little bit earlier. And then I also made another round of leaves. I just felt like I didn't have enough enough for as extra as I want to make it. So we're gonna finally start putting these up in the living room, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing how they look, especially once we add that ribbon in too. Well, this was our little test run to see how it's gonna look. Just tied them in a bow with a twine and then feathered them out so you can see all the leaves, but I'm really happy with it. So I just went back to make several more. I think I have about 10 of these, 10 different bunches. I'm gonna tie them all on, see what it looks like. It honestly is a big improvement, and then we can move on to adding even more. All right, I've cut all of our ribbon. So I have two different kinds, of course. This one, since it's slouchier, I cut it a lot longer. This is gonna be just tied in a bow, and I want a Love Shack fancy style bow. So just like relaxed and simple. And then this one has the wire in it. So this one I cut shorter. I'm just gonna be tying this in a knot. I cut it on an angle too on the end. And then I think once all of these are up, because there are 12 of these, and I believe 11 of what's it called? The leaves we did. It's gonna be full and beautiful and done. And then we can move on to painting these pumpkins and adding pearls on some of them too. Guys, are we kidding with this garland? It is so adorable. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Yes, you can still see the TBR couches a little bit lower. I'm sitting on the couch right now, so I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. And even if you have a traditional style with the oranges and the browns and the reds and whatnot, of course you can remake this in those colors. All right, so on to our next project. I'm showing you guys a picture here on Pinterest of hand-painted pumpkins. So that's a similar vibe of what I'm going for. And these are gonna go in the windowsill above our kitchen sink. We have a very deep windowsill. It's about a foot deep, so I can put lots of decor there, which I love so much. I have a lot of my ginger jars up there right now, and it's very stark white with the blues. And in the living room right now, we're going just a little bit warmer, as you guys saw. So I think these will be perfect for there. I'm gonna paint something slightly different on every pumpkin, and I was just having fun and playing with it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I love this idea for literally any color palette. I feel like anybody could do this. If I can do it, then girl, you certainly can do it too. And just like that, these pumpkins are complete. A little bit different on every pumpkin. I'll show you another angle here. And I forgot to mention that I bought all of these white pumpkins on Amazon, so I'll be sure to link them if any of you guys want to DIY the same project. So lastly, I'm just gonna add out the remaining decor and play around with it. I kind of shifted things around and tried a few different items in different areas just to see what would fit for our early fall decorating. We have one last project I want to show real quick, and then we're gonna do our walkthrough. I always like to do a chit chat walkthrough at the end of decorating videos and just kind of like fill you guys in on absolutely everything. So that's coming in just a few seconds, but first I wanted to decorate these lights above the kitchen island. I have a very thin silky ribbon I'm going to cut in 2 different lengths, and then I have this super glue, and I'm going to add some of these extra leaves onto the end, and then I can just loop it right over. So this one is probably the easiest project I'm going to share with you guys in this whole video, but it packs such a punch. It looks so cute. And again, I'm going to say it because I know not everyone has my style. You could do this in literally any color palette and it's gonna look amazing. And also, I know we didn't get to the pearls. I was really looking forward to that. I just ran out of time, so we're gonna do the pearls in the next fall decorating video. I will probably do at least 2 more of these, so definitely something to look forward to. All right, so let's start with the living room. I just wanted to feel cute, bright, light, but also a lot more cozy than summer. So I think this is a great fall transitional look. I'll start with Forrest's little decoration. He has been asking for a tombstone decoration for like 2 weeks. I ordered it and I thought it was for the lawn, but obviously it is a tabletop decoration, so I'm just gonna leave that there for him. Of course, the focal point at the moment is the garland, and again, I just love how it sticks out and it's not up against the wall. It's so cute, you guys, and fun and festive, but it's not too over the top, at least in my opinion. And then I did add a little pumpkin right here on this table. Of course, we painted those together. I just put the fall sign in the middle right here. And as we get further into fall, I definitely want to add a lot more pumpkins over here, just like have it very extra. But again, since it's early, I think this is really cute for now. I did add the pumpkin over here, a little like an artichoke decoration. I just feel like that's kind of fall-y. And then a pumpkin up there in the corner as well. I switched out the lamp in this corner a couple of times, but I really like the tones on that lamp for fall, and I need to like fluff these cushions. It's looking sort of messy right here. Forrest, you know, he uses this as fort pieces pretty much every day, so it's starting to get well loved, honestly. But I love the 3 different pillows. I love that they have like their own style, but at the same time the tones are very cohesive, so just fun and fresh and cozy. And then over here, we did some fun, simple decorations. So I added 3 pumpkins over here, and all of this is new. I filmed an Instagram reel showing the before and after of what this space looked like. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But just 3 different pumpkins I added in with the flowers and the lamp. So a little fall pop, super cute. Real simple on the dining table at the moment. It's the same pumpkin that's on the coffee table, and then it's just on a little tray. And as we get further into fall, I really want to add fall pillows over here in the whites and blues and creams. So on those chairs and then on that back wall too. And lastly, for the kitchen, I really like this DIY on the lamps. It couldn't be easier. Just some hand painted paper leaves on ribbons and loop it around. I didn't even have to tie anything, as you guys saw, and this could be as festive as you want, add a bunch of different things as we get further into fall. And then right here is just a fun little decoration area. I did add a coaster there. I'm gonna have some friends over for a girls' night, and I figured I could put a wine bottle up there, and then like the wine glasses and plates and napkins around this, or I could put a little appetizer up there, have this as like an appetizer tray. It also can be used as a candle tray, so it's a nice like really wide base that I think it makes it super versatile, and you know, for parties or candles or whatever. It's just something that could be used for a lot of different things. So I'm really looking forward to adding even more to this with you guys in future videos. And if there's any specific projects you want me to share, let me know in the comments. And that is officially everything for my very first fall decorating video of 2024. Thanks so much for spending the time with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Recent videos and more are linked in that description box. And I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.